For exercise 5-17, I've already started a file on the metric template. And the way that I'm going to do this one is going to be a little bit different. Rather than trying to start from a front view, I'm going to go ahead and just get started on the right hand side. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm just going to begin by drawing what I see. So I've got a line that comes up 30, goes over 35, comes back down 30, goes in 10, comes up 20, goes over 15, and comes back down and completes the object. Now, I need a couple of reference markers to locate that angled line that's actually going to be running through this object. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to offset by 5 this and this, and I'll draw a line that connects those two. Erase the two offset lines, trim out the line in the middle that I don't need, and then click on the two smaller line segments and change their layer to the hidden line layer. That is the entire right side view. Now I'm going to start a rectangle for the front view. Starting 25 off of this view, it's going to have a -80, 30. And then my top view is going to be very similar, which is going to be 80, 35. So now notice I didn't draw the 25 by 25. I just laid it out that way, but I can come in here and put it in, and you can see that all of my views line up the way that they're supposed to line up. Now from here, I'm going to come off of here a distance of 20. And that is going to go down to the point where it would intersect with this. And then it's going to go over 60. I'm sorry, it's going to go over 40 and back up. Now I'm also going to have a line that is projected from here over, and then this is going to be a real kind of tricky point because I've got a top edge here that I need to work with. So I'm going to draw my line from here over into here, and then I'm going to trim out this so we can see where that top edge intersects. Now the thing of it is over here these two edges don't meet perfectly. So when I'm looking at this, there will be no edge right here, but there will be an edge right here. So I need to project this edge, which was the bottom of the hidden line, over to here. So now when I look at this object, what I see is I see my U shape, I see this angled surface, the back side of my object, and this angled surface. And that is the front view for this particular object. The top view is going to be very similar to this. Let me go ahead and throw my miter line in here so that I can use it. Even though technically I don't need it for this view, it's still good to have in here. So we've got this piece right here. We've got this piece right here. Now, since all of my cuts and everything occur on the actual edges, what I can do is I can just use these edges to bring up where my lines ought to be. And I'm actually going to draw this in 3 separate segments. So that's going to go all the way across. And this, I'm going to click here, click here, click here, and click here. And then I can erase these. What that does from the top view, and I accidentally erased too many lines. What that does from the top view is as we're looking down, we see this angled face, this empty space, this angled face. So what I need to do now is take these 4 lines and change them to the hidden layer, because that shows me the edges that still exist despite the cutout. So here we can see this it looks a little bit complicated when it's done, but you get most of the information that you need from the right side view. But this is exercise 5-17. The only thing left to do is center it up, put the dimensions on it, and turn it in.